Hey, y'all, it's your girl Shay. Welcome back to my channel. How y'all doing? Y'all, your girl is exhausted. Your girl is exhausted. Look, we are back in full swing. School is back in session, so you know what that means. Traffic's different, energy level different, wake up pattern different, sleep pattern different. All of that's different. Okay, but we making it. All right, y'all. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Hello. Thank you for clicking that subscribe button. Thank you for joining the family. If you have stumbled upon me, for this is your first time seeing me, if you like the content, only if you like the content, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. And sometimes they be a little janky with it, so still follow me on social media because I post and give you a reminder that I do have a video up for view. So follow me on Instagram at TheShaelle, TheShaelle. All right, y'all, let's get right into it today. You know, we talking about, in a nutshell, we talking about leveling up. And I want us to talk about how to become exclusive. Don't you know, it's something about being luxurious, right? It's something about having an expensive perfume or an expensive handbag or an expensive car or a limited edition car. Maybe it may not be that expensive, but maybe you have a color that's different than anybody else. Maybe they only made that color in that make and model. Something like that. When you think about things like that, it makes you feel good, right? It makes you feel like you got something. You have a prize, right? So why can't we think about ourselves in that manner? It kind of goes to self-worth. Okay. I want you to know, we do a lot of work over here, but I want you to know that you're valuable. You are valuable. Okay. And I value you for sure. Okay. Because you don't have to watch me, but you do. And I appreciate you very much. So I want us to talk about how to become exclusive. How do you do that? How do you make it feel? How do you put off the energy that it's a blessing to be connected to you? It's a privilege to, be around you, things like that, okay? Because we all have something awesome to offer. And sometimes if your worth is not there, people will take it for granted. You know, Louis Vuitton would never have their bags sold at Marshall's. They just never would. Because it's considered, and honestly, Louis Vuitton is not sold at every department store. And sometimes, honestly, I think if my fashion memory serves me correctly, I don't think they're sold in any, wait a minute, maybe Neiman's, and probably Saks, but I'm going to check that. But that's probably about it. And just like Chanel has a section. When you go into a high-end retailer like Neiman Marcus and Saks, I was in Neiman Marcus recently, and the Chanel store has rope around it. And everything is like you have they let one customer in at a time at this store. I was one customer in at a time. I want you to remember these things as we start to talk about you and your worth. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you drive. I don't care your size. I don't care about anything. You are valuable and you have something to offer. You have something to offer the world. So let's talk. How to become exclusive. How do you become like sought after, like those bags and those cars and that luxurious way of living? I'm going to give you four components, 4 things that I want you to think about and how you're going to implement this into your life so people around you can start to even value you more, right? Not only us valuing ourselves, but people around you valuing you more because they don't have to be connected to you. It's a blessing, like I said. All right, number 1, stop being everywhere with everyone. My circle is small. I like a lot of folk, but my circle is small, okay? And I'm not everywhere with everybody, okay? I'm very selective about where I go and whom I spend my time with. All right. And as a result of that, it breeds that exclusivity. It makes it say, oh, well, she ain't everywhere. Oh, so she really rock with me. Yeah, I show up. First of all, I'm a woman of my word, and that's the thing. So if I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And that's kind of what I live by. But stop being everywhere with everybody. You ain't got to say yes to everything, especially if it's not going with who you are. If they call you bougie, if they call you boring, if they call you stuck up, if they call you whatever they want to call you, it doesn't matter. You want to be able to have that worth in you where you're not going to be everywhere with everybody, okay? Number 2, don't allow people to always have access to you, easy access to you. You don't have to pick up that phone every time. I learned this lesson the hard way. I really did, because I'm a ride or die. I learned this lesson the hard way, but once I got it, so when you pick up and when you engage, people call me a lot and ask me for advice. I don't have a problem with it, but sometimes I need to sow into myself and pour back into myself because I'm giving out all day with my job and being a caregiver for my father. I have a lot I'm giving out. So sometimes I can't listen to it. Not that I don't care, but I can't listen to it. So as a result of that, when I was answering the phone all the time, people kind of took for granted that I was answering. Now when I answer and, okay, I got a question, I want to ask your opinion. Oh, sure. And it's not to think that you all that. It's just that you really want to. I don't know why that came to my mind. It's not to think that you all that. It's not being cocky. It's being confident. It's knowing your worth. Knowing what you have to add to that person's life. So now when I pick up the phone and I talk, oh yeah, I got time. Yeah, what's going on? And then I give you my undivided attention. But not letting people have easy access to you. That's very important. Number 3, don't ever entertain conversations with certain people. I know it's been places and places I've gone and things I've done. And sometimes you just don't know who's going to be there, right? And I'm just not getting into that constantly complaining, that constant negative energy. I'm not getting into that. It's a difference between complaining and venting. They are 2 different things. Venting is very important. Complaining, it's draining. It's draining. And people who can never see the glass as half full, these are the half empty glass folk. Something is always wrong. Something went wrong. It's always that same type of vibe. And the thing about it is when you get out and you get loose, you got a busy life like me. You really want to have a good time. You really don't want to be bogged down with all of that. You're trying to get away from stuff. You don't want to be bogged down with all that negativity and stuff. So think about it. Don't have conversations. Cut them conversations off. If you see somebody is in a funky space, because that stuff transfers on you. Trust me, I've been there and I've been depleted. I used to have a headache every day. Every day. And I didn't know why. And the reason why is because I was always taking in negative complaining, negative whining, negative stuff all day long. And I didn't know why I had this headache every day. And then I went on vacation for a week and my headache went away. I'm telling you, protect yourself, okay? Feelings will be hurt at first because you're not always listening. But one thing I know about people who always complaining and people that love to tell their business like that, they just call the next person. After they hang up with you, they call the next person. All right, moving on. Number 4, last thing. Be selective about the places you go and how you act when you get there. How you act when you get there. With this social media, y'all, and that's the thing. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was a big partier in my 20s. Loved to go to the club. Couldn't keep me out the club. I couldn't wait till Friday. I could not wait till Friday to go to DC and party. Now, my partying now looks different. I'm older now. I'm more mature. I'm more seasoned. I'm not going to be everywhere with everybody and doing everything. But nowadays in particular, I used to be the one that shut the dance floor down, and all my friends know. Y'all comment down below. Y'all know when y'all went out somewhere with me, I'm the first one on the dance floor. I don't need nobody to get it started. I get it started. What's that? Remix. Oh, when I walk up the door, you know what I'm talking about. Missy, Mr. Cheeks. Oh, okay, that used to be my jam. All right. So when I used to get out on the dance floor, let me tell you something. These people nowadays, they taping everything. People can be taping you and you not even know it. Next thing you know, it's a part of you that's being seen to the world that you didn't want people to see. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Because grown folks, seriously, we go to a party. We ain't got our phones out like that. Like I said, get your little content, get your little footage, and then put your phone up. But I'm telling you, nowadays, depending on the crowd or wherever you going, be careful. People be acting like they looking at something and they taping you. Quick and easy. So that's it. So let's recap real quick. How to become exclusive. Number 1, stop being everywhere with everybody. Number 2, don't allow people to have easy access to you. Be selective, screen those calls. Number 3, don't entertain conversations in certain people, okay? That are not in alignment with what you're trying to do. You try and be positive and let your head down even if you had the worst day ever. Do you want to hear about theirs? That's not selfish. That's self-preservation. Because anybody tell you I'm a very giving person. But I'm going to tell you I preserve self, okay? Number 4, be selective about the places you go and how you act when you get there, okay? That's it. That's all I wanted to say, y'all. Y'all, I want y'all to think about yourself as that Bentley. When it rides down the street, it don't come out much. People like, oh. And then when you come out, baby, shut it down. Put your makeup on, have your hair right, get your outfit. You know, when people see you all the time, it's like, But when you get out there, you make sure you shut it down. Be exclusive, okay? I love y'all dearly. I love y'all dearly. Follow me on the gram. I'm just going to talk about what feels good to my soul, okay? Whatever feels good to my soul, that's what I'm talking about. And I think that's it. All right, y'all, brings me to my spiel. I hope this message has inspired you. I hope this message finds you blessed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.